Welcome back. Mino, Fallout, intro. Now you may notice I'm looking rather dapper. After the last episode, I realized my armor was not up to snuff. It wasn't going to do the trick, so I went through the railroad quest to get the ballistic weave. So now we're well armored and look good. It's a win-win. Now where we left off, we had the Ron and Jake to see. And the last time, the Ron sent us to find settlers. Now, as you can see, this settlement is starting to build up, and I have several more building up, including Grey Garden. But from Grey Garden, I've sent a delegation down to Hangman's Alley here. But I haven't done anything with it yet. I want to, but I am burning through ASAMs like nobody's business. There are so many plot types to build now. Gone a little crazy with it, and kind of out of ASAMs. So, I want to go to the hardware store and get more. That means Jake. So, hello, robot friend. Jake's inside, right?
They ain't very nice. They're called gunners. So if you see any, make sure you stay far away from them, all right? Okay, now, I gotta go. But wherever you are, stay safe. I'll see you again soon, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, huh? Alright. What you up to, buddy?
Ooh, working on something important?
Oh, hey, darling. Didn't hear you come in. Turns out our radio connection between the hub and the ASAMs works just fine. I was just recording a message for someone.
Someone, huh?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, after the whole gunner thing, I just... well... it's kind of... this is awkward. Was sort of hoping to keep this private. What I wouldn't give for an interruption right now.
Search complete.
Huh? Oh, right.
Oh.
I asked the robot to find my screwdriver.
Hey, buddy.
Good timing. I don't mean to question your logic, Chip, but... does that look like a screwdriver to you?
Affirmative.
You know what? You're right. Turns out this hammer is my screwdriver after all. Good work. Now why don't you go patrol or something?
Protect and serve.
That thought ain't right.
Alright, I didn't even see a hammer, but we'll roll with it.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
Maybe you could. Tell you what, darling. If you can find my screwdriver, I'll tell you who I was recording a message for. It's probably past time I told you. Sound fair?
All right. Deal.
All right, then. We have ourselves a gentleman's agreement.
Let's call it that. I have a magic marker right there. Yeah. That was a very tough fetch quest you had, Jake. That's it? Yep. Hey, buddy. No, we're not going to do that stairs thing again. We're just going to come right up here.
Here.
Hey, you found it. Thanks. It's driving me nuts looking for this thing. Okay, you build up your side of the deal. I'll spill the beans on who I was recording that message for. Ready for a little history of Jake?
What you got, buddy?
Tell me the whole story.
All right, full backstory it is. So, as I'm sure you already figured out, I'm not exactly local to these parts. I come from a settlement called Sanford. You ever heard of it? It's a nice place, providing you don't mind the odd cyclone or two.
I do not know it.
Where's that town?
Oh, it's quite a long way from here. Way down in the southwestern parts of the waste. Anyway, that's where I grew up and became a young man. And where I met this young woman. One thing led to another, and... well, you know how it goes. You met someone and had a son, and I met someone and had a...
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, that's right. I had a little girl. I named her Laura. And from the moment she was born, that kid became my world. What the... oh, that damn generator again! This is the 5th time it's stalled today!
Generator. Are you talking about that thing in the sewer?
Well, if something's wrong, maybe I can help.
It's the old plutonium well. The generator that kickstarts the fission reaction. It's been real temperamental lately. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, could you go get it started again for me? It probably just needs refueling.
And that's one way to stretch out your story, but sure. I think we can just backtrack to that sewer thing. That is what he's talking about, right? It is. There we go. Press the button again. Good to go. Back to Jake.
Right?
Now, where was I? Oh, right. So, years pass, and Laura grows up. However, me and her mom, Caitlin, we ended up drifting apart and separating. But I'd still see Laura all the time, though. And when she'd stay with her mom, we'd keep in touch. The radio. So, one day, I broadcast our usual radio time to say goodnight. But there's no response. Now, you gotta understand, Laura's the most punctual kid you'd ever meet. She was never late for anything. Naturally, I began to panic a little, worrying if something bad might have happened to her. So I rushed over to Caitlin's house and...
Yeah? Raiders, right?
Raiders?
No, not Raiders. It was...
Okay, now it's interesting, man. I mean, Raiders is what I expect, but...
What is that robot?
Uh-oh.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, hey.
Could you go lend a bucket of bolts a hand?
Yep.
It's annoying as can be.
Oh, that wasn't too bad. Thanks for the help, everybody. Alright, Jake. Alright, see, now I'm interested. What was it, man?
Hey there.
Thanks for dealing with that. Now, let's see if I can finish my story. So, I arrived at Caitlin's house, gun in hand and ready for the worst. I opened the door and there was no one there.
Oh, man, she just straight dished you?
What do you mean? What happened?
At first I thought someone must have broken into the place, abducted Caitlin and my kid. The more I looked around, the more I realized everything was tidy. No signs of struggle. And then I noticed all their belongings were missing. I ran to Laura's room. All her toys, books, even her ham radio was gone. They hadn't been kidnapped. They just packed up and left.
Oh, man, and this is before, like, those custody court things like Judge Judy and shit. Bummer.
You didn't know? They didn't tell you?
Caitlin sure didn't. I doubt Laura knew anything about it. Well, there's no way in hell I was gonna let Caitlin just disappear with my daughter. After asking around, I found out they booked passage on a caravan. They'd set off that very morning. I dashed back home, gathered a few essentials, and set off in pursuit.
Alright, and?
Sounds like you did the right thing.
I just did what any parent would do. Anyway, I tracked that damn caravan halfway across the wasteland. By the time I caught up with it, it had made its final stop. Here, in the Commonwealth. Caitlin and Laura had already departed, but I knew where they were now. Since then, I've put out a radio message every night, hoping Laura might hear it. Know that her dad is out here looking for her. After our little run-in with the gunners, I needed to warn her to stay away from them. I know she probably won't hear it, but still, I had to try.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's coming back, too.
You only wanted to keep her safe.
Yeah. I just hope wherever she is, she hears my warning. I've not really spoken to anyone about Laura since I got here. Unless you count the Ron. Anyway, thanks for listening. Feels good to finally share. Get everything off my chest.
What is it now? Feral dwarves? Irradiated death claws?
What? Nope, just old Paul.
What? What's all this about death claws?
Oh, old Paul! Sorry, I wasn't expecting visitors.
Hey, what's going on, old Paul?
Is something up?
Well, cheese and crackers. You must be the ones with the ASM sensors, eh?
Me and my partner here, yeah. And they're called ASAMs.
Is it true what the old geezer said? Can ASMs really help build up settlements?
Well, sure, as long as what your settlement needs are some homes, farms, or a scrap heap. But I should warn you, recently there's been some trouble with...
Gee, a scrap heap. Well, that settles it. We'll take 100 ASMs, please. How many caps does that come to?
Whoa, slow down. We're not just peddling some product here. Besides, I'm not even sure we should be handing these things out anymore.
Man, they're Canadian. Or at least that guy is. Trust me, they're alright. They're gonna be cool.
What makes you say that?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That Aiden guy may have been a Brahmin's ass, but he did have a point. It's a fair bet that settlement got attacked because they used ASAMs. Who's to say the same thing wouldn't happen again?
Yeah, he also had an eye patch, meaning his general judgment is kind of questionable, so...
It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
I'm just not sure it's right to give out sensors to random settlements no more. Not if it puts them in danger.
If you're concerned about giving sensors out to strangers, why not have them join us instead? I've got no problem defending those we bring into the fold.
Hey, we'd be happy to join with ya. Right now we're kind of living rough, so whatever it takes to get some ASMs, eh?
I don't know.
Look, I was worried about getting ASAMs, and I need settlers for Hangman's Alley. This is a win-win for me.
You need to decide, Jake. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. After the whole Gunner thing. What do you think, darling? What's the right thing to do?
I say we help him.
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Really? You'd have us? Aw, geez, thanks.
I still think we're maybe asking for trouble. But I think you're right. You can't be scared to help folks. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, you really don't know what this means to us. Thank you so much.
No problem. Welcome to the family. Sorry, what's your name?
Hubert. Here, I'll mark where we're staying on your Pip-Boy. I'll run ahead and tell the others. Meet you there, eh?
I'll tag along with the youngin'. I'm fairly familiar with sensors by now. I'll get his people up to speed before you arrive.
Here, darling, take these. A few extra ASAMs in case you need them. Let's get these folks up and running. And if the Gunners do show up again, well, we'll just have to put them in their place, won't we? I'm gonna get back to repairing the hub. Oh, and thanks again for listening today. Good luck now.
Fantastic. ASAMs in hand. And we have a lead on some settlers. I'm gonna take that box too. Thank you. Okay, so now where are we going?
You're a moron every day of the week, Hubert. Couldn't you have taken just one day off?
Hey, lay off. Maybe Hubert's onto something. What's the harm in just hearing them out?
See? Here they are now, I told ya. All our building problems are solved.
You really are an idiot, Hubert. After I've dealt with this, remind me to explain the meaning of low profile to you. Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air.
Okay, so you're the real leader. Got it.
Calm down. Let's talk this out.
There's nothing to talk about. Hubert may have asked to join you, but he doesn't speak for all of us. And I don't for a second believe what he or this old man say about these ASM sensors.
ASAMs!
ASAM, whatever. Look, I don't want to hurt you, but I don't trust your reasons for being here. So please, just hand over your weapon.
No, I want to help, but I like my guns, thanks.
But I want to help you guys.
All right, fine. You can hold on to your weapon. I better not regret this.
See, Stodge? No shooting. I told you it was all good. No one's here to hurt us. So why not listen about the Asums now, eh? If we joined this nice lady, she'd help us build this place into a real home.
Youngest, right. Seen these sensors in action myself. Just the thing for a fledgling settlement.
Okay, fine. If it shuts the two of you up, I'll listen. But I'm still not convinced these things are the answer to a new home.
Look, I'm wearing a tuxedo and a sea captain's hat. I mean, why do you not trust me here?
What would it take to convince you?
Okay. Even if I did believe these ASAMs do everything I've been told, how do I know we could trust you? We just had our old home taken from us by goddamn mercenaries. Had to flee just so we wouldn't become indentured workers. So I can't say I'm thrilled with the idea of us running, only to be leashed by some new landlord, making promises they can't keep. Even if these senses of yours work, I'd need to know we're not signing over our independence and freedom. I need to know you're on the level.
Again, sea captain hat.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
And just what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Exactly what she said. The sensors just provide you the means, but the responsibility's on you. You put in the work, and what you build is yours. Now that sure sounds like independence and freedom to me.
Well, when you put it like that. Okay, I'll go along with this whole sensor thing. We'll join with you. You better not try and screw us over.
Oh, great. With Stodge on board, everyone else will fall right in line.
But I've one condition, and it's non-negotiable. We'll join with you, and use your sensors. But you gotta let us decide how we use them. If we're gonna make a new home, then we should have the say in how it's built.
Fair enough.
All right. Well then, I think we can make this work. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is how we're gonna do things. We need to decide on a leader. Someone who can take charge of the building effort, and then run the place once construction's done. Most of us have skills that'd be useful in a leadership position. So anyone who thinks they're up to the task, step forward and make yourself known. I'll go first.
That's a surprise.
Yeah?
What the? I can't say I expected Hubert to step forward.
Hey,
But what are you doing, old man? You're not one of us.
I've already benefited from the sensors. If I can, I'd like to return some of the kindness shown to me and help you people out. I know I may not look like much, but I've been around a while. Reckon I could offer some useful guidance, at least until you're on your feet.
Fair enough. But all three of us can't lead. We'll have to pick just one of us.
hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you decide who gets put in charge? I think you'd probably choose a good leader.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, I'll do it.
Well, that's all kinds of fantastic. I can't wait to see who you pick.
Awesome. So it's like voting, but mine is the only vote that counts. That works. But I'm not going to trust my own judgment. We're going to the Vitamatic. Why don't you tell me who's the best? Hi, Hubert. Whoa, look at him. Endurance, charisma. Hey, he's not bad. He's got an okay strength. Okay, Hubert does not suck. What about Paul? Paul's not bad, but Paul's no Hubert. You're in the lead, buddy.
Hello?
What about you, man? Oh. What in the hell? A 14 in intelligence? Yeah, okay. You are definitely the smartest dude here. You know what, Stodge? You might be the guy for the job.
Hey,
Huh?
Hi,
You made up your
how are you?
mind?
Yep.
I've made my choice.
Oh? Who'd you pick?
I'll be you, man.
How about you?
Smart pick. You made the right choice.
There we go. We're gonna send you to Hangman's Alley. Okay, so every settlement has a leader now. I can do leaders and mayors. Nice. Okay. A city planner desk. I haven't really screwed with those yet. Okay, so I need to build a city planner desk. And then I can do things with the... Okay. And Stodge is in charge. Fantastic. It looks like we have settlers for Hangman's Alley. A whole bunch of them. Doc Shock. Doc Shock. Hey, Doc Shock. I like you, buddy. Alright, so they're heading there, which is... right here. So we need to meet him. You know, the Ron is right there, and I bet I'm going to travel faster than they will. Let's go see what the Ron's got. Not necessarily do his mission, but go talk to him. And then we'll go up here to Hangman's. Hey, the Ron.
Hey!
How you been doing?
Hi.
Welcome to the Ron's Information Emporium. How can the Ron...
You want to finish your sentence there, man?
A little knowledge can be a profitable thing.
Yeah, yeah, it can. What do you got?
You own this place?
You better believe it, baby. I built the Ron's Information Emporium from the ground up. Where others saw a stinking Brahmin pen, I saw prime real estate. Where others saw useless scraps of paper, I saw lucrative knowledge. And where others saw some dweeb they could push around, I saw a future business tycoon conquering a fledgling market. I saw the Ron! Oh yeah!
Yes, indeed. 500 caps to find a new settler. That's your deal. Okay. And work. Do you have work?
Looking for a job, if you've got one.
I'm always on the lookout for skilled scavvers who can take care of themselves, and I'd say you more than fit the bill. Information is my business, and sometimes valuable information is in some place dangerous. Danger, however, is not my business. So that's where you'd come in. If you don't mind taking a little risk to grab some info, then I have work for you. Interested?
It's funny you mention it because danger is kind of my business. So, what do we got?
Sure. I'm interested.
Oh yeah! That's what the Ron likes to hear. I need you to grab a data card. Here, I'll mark the location on your Pip-Boy. Find the info and bring it back. You dig?
I dig. So he has fetch quests. Okay, Hubert and friends. I'm here. You guys here? Oh,
All right, everyone.
all hanging
Pull those
out.
thumbs out and grab a hammer. Let's see if these ASAMs live up to all the...
Remain calm.
Oh, here we go. Once the settlers have a leader. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Okay, let's try that.
If you are injured.
Are you serious? Okay, one, that was awesome. And two, are you kidding me? That is awesome. They just built this whole damn settlement. Oh, neato torpedo. Look at that. They've got a store. Look at you guys go.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Wow. Well, okay. Hey, Stodge, good job, man.
Hey,
Well, would you look at that? The ASAMs worked exactly as you said. I suppose I owe you an apology. So, sorry. I think you've given us the fresh start we needed. You can count on me to lead this place in your name. Thank you for everything.
Hey, I got a message for you.
Now, who are you, kid?
hey kid.
It's word from Mr. Jared. He's from the CPD. I'm with him, too. We beat the shit out of bad guys. You know, justice. Mr. Jared says that Mr. Taylor thinks you're good at fucking up bad guys, too. So, that's why I gotta give you the message.
Okay, you are a violent child. I like you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Mr. Jared says that you had problems with the gunners, too. Said you might like to know whether our son would deserve a good ass kicking. Told me to tell you that we're gonna go to town on some gunners. He's hoping you come see. Or maybe even help.
Yeah, I could help you with that, buddy, but I'm in the middle of something right now. Tell me about it, though.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
Mr. Jared said that you should come down to the headquarters. It's the South Boston PD near Andrew Station and the Gwinnett Brewery. You know, when nice people get the message delivered, they tend to, I don't know, give the messengers some caps or soda or something.
Yeah, I get you.
You want a soda? Is that it?
You know, one of those plain Nuka-Colas would really sort this thirst out of mine. Or with a few caps, I could get one myself.
Yeah, I mean, did you notice my name and the hat?
Here you go.
Yes! Thanks a bunch. That's wicked cool. Later.
Later. I'm just heading over the bridge and we get the message to listen to Jake's frequency. So, yeah, be willing to bet he's back at the store ready to hear from us.
Hey! Hey, you're never gonna guess what I just got running. The comm hub! You hear that? That's the sound of the Commonwealth suits. Ah! Huh? What? Oh! Come on! Oh! Well, I was gonna suggest you come and see this thing in action, but seems the comm hub decided exploring would be a better use of its time. You should still head on back. Fill me in on how things went with those folks. By the time you arrive, I should have the hub up and running again. Just need to replace those damn tubes.
Calculating chance of success. Less than 5%.
That's enough out of you.
Fair enough. We were halfway back anyway. I'm not going to waste a vertibird grenade on that. I'll just hoof it. Alright, big man. Let me give you the skinny. Where are you at? Ah, up here. Hey, man.
Hey.
Oh, hey. I hope things went more smooth for you than they have for me. You take care of them folks? They all set up with ASAMs now?
Yeah, dude, that was pretty sweet. You could have told me about that whole city planning thing a little earlier. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I took care of him.
Ah, good to hear. After our meeting with the gunners, I was a little spooked. Was thinking twice about this whole ASAM thing. Thanks for talking me around. Now, my turn to share some good news. I managed to get the comm hub running. Come over here, let me show you.
Okay, hopefully whatever you're going to show me does not have anything to do with that test tube you were just shaking. Because you're just kind of getting down on that, man.
I was patching in a few more parts when suddenly the darn thing just sprung to life. I guess I bypassed enough busted components.
Alright. Sounds great.
That's great news.
We're not out of the woods just yet, but we are close. Now that the comm hub's actually running, I know the exact parts we need to get it fully repaired. If I could get this baby firing all cylinders again, it'll be perfect for what you'll be needing.
What I'm needing. And what is that?
And what is it you think I need?
You need, well, that is, we need fully networked settlements. And with just a few more repairs, that's precisely what the comm hub can do. It'll be able to automatically manage all inter-settlement communications. And a few extra things to boot.
Alright, well, the extra things so far have been just super awesome. So, yeah.
I'm listening.
With the hub fully functional, we could finally establish reliable communications between every single one of our settlements. Think about it. Near instant communication. Every settlement part of a networked interchange. If we had something like that, surprise attacks would be a thing of the past. Not even the gunners would be a worry no more. Plus, we'd have efficient division of labor, meaning faster settlement growth.
I like all of that.
How can I help?
I'm glad you asked. We're not quite at the settlement interchange stage just yet. First, we're gonna need some specialized components to fully repair this thing. That's where I'm gonna need your help. That is, if you're willing to do a little legwork.
You know, you and the Ron have one thing in common. Fetch quests. But, you know, cool, because I'm getting really neat stuff out of it, so.
Sure. I'm game.
Now that's the spirit I love to see. Here, I've already written a list. These locations are where we should be able to find the components we need. However, this ain't gonna be the kind of stuff you'll be able to grab yourself. The parts will need to be stripped out of the tech they're housed in. But don't worry, I got the solution. Mala! Get over here! I believe you're familiar with our robot friend. Figured it was past time she had a name.
Oh, it's a she, huh? You talking, utility protectron? Where are you at? I hear ya.
Good to see you again.
Molly
There
here
you
can take
are.
care of stripping out the components and delivering them back to me. And some of the Concord residents have volunteered to help as well. What you need to do is clear out a potential salvage site, scan it with an ASAM, and leave behind a locator beacon.
Sure. I can do that.
Well, ain't you just a ray of sunshine? I've adapted Mala's transceiver unit so she can pick up and follow the beacon's signals. That way, the robot can get to and from the salvage site without wandering off and getting lost.
Sounds great, but do you hear the gunfire, man? I think we should go take care of that.
Sounds good.
I've started building some locator beacons we can use for the job. Now, I know they look a bit on the heavy side, and they are. But keep in mind, my first prototypes was twice as big, and 3 times as heavy.
And 5 times as expensive.
Okay. You talked me into it.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Here's the first finished beacon. If you're a little way down, you can always unload some excess gear. I've updated your Pip-Boy with the locations. Up to you where you pick. You just need to clear out the area, scan it, place down the beacon at the marked coordinates, then head on back for the next beacon. Happy trails, and good luck.
Alright, sounds like he's only going to give us one beacon at a time, so this might be a back and forth sort of thing. Yeah, no big deal. 3 spots. What are the 3 spots? Oh. Okay. Okay. Way down here, huh? You're not gonna be so bad. And you're not gonna be so bad. I've pretty well cleared this whole little path out. And yeah, Taffington is right there. So let's put one at the Revere. And then we can fly back and then hit one of these down here. That sounds like a plan. This should be an easy walk. Oh, and who are you, though? Hey, buddy. Caleb Saunders. You're named.
Hi.
You must be that Volter everyone's been jamming about. The name's Caleb Saunders. I'm working on a case at the moment, and I could use a heavy hitter like you. Stop by my house if you get a chance. See you around.
Okay. Another side quest. I can dig it. And after an uneventful walk, we are at the satellite array. Dogmeat found something. Now, what are we looking for? It said to clear the area out, but we've already done that. Well, the bad guys are gone, but I'm still not getting a prompt. I have the scanner. What is it saying to do? Test the first prototype. Oh, drop the ASM scanner. So, does that mean drop it? Like, drop. Yep. That's exactly what it meant. Alright, buddy. So, alright, I guess I just leave that here and go back to Jake. Yeah, right. Easy enough. Oh, yeah, go back to Jake, pick up another one of those scanners, and rinse and repeat. Easy peasy. Where you at, buddy? You upstairs again? Yep, shaking that test tube.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
Great work. Malice set off as soon as you activated the beacon. By now, she should already be stripping the place down. Huh. You know, after we're done getting what we need for the hub, no reason we couldn't keep sending Mala out, gather other useful materials. But let's worry about that later. For now, you ready for the next locator beacon?
I'm ready.
Great. Here's the second beacon. Good luck.
Thank you. Hey, wait a minute. You're new. What are you up to, Dylan?
Excuse me.
Hey, how's it going? Seen you around town before. I don't suppose you'd be interested in checking out the mostly open, new and improved Fallon's department store, would you?
Well, I was gonna go take a nap, but I could check that out real quick.
That does sound interesting.
Doesn't it? Told Carnal someone would stop by eventually. All right. Well, if you'll just follow me inside.
Carnal? Really, your partner's name is Carnal?
Right, here we are. Be careful not to trip over all the, dust. Yeah. I'm gonna be frank with you. Ain't much going on here just yet. But once we get this place going, oh boy, it'll be just like home, no problem.
Alright, so what's your plan, man?
What are you thinking about?
Well, I've always had a passion for fashion. I read about it in a magazine once. But the issue is I ain't exactly what you'd call the creative type. But with a little bit of help, I think we can get a solution going for that. Let me get Carnal down here and we can get into it. Hey, Carnal! We got somebody interested in our biz! And bring the camera! Just a moment, I'm refreshing. She'll be down quick. Why don't you, take a seat? Or maybe look around. We don't got anything really worth stealing, unless you're interested in old coffee cups and clipboards. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what? It's fine, I guess. Dylan called? Hey, Sugar. Found someone willing to help us. Ain't that right?
Okay. Super mutant, huh? Well, we got ghouls hanging out, so why not?
Yeah, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Okay, job's real simple. All we need is a few pictures of nice-looking outfits. For references, you know? Got this camera from the back. Should still work. How about a shot of that Jake fella lives over in the hardware store? Handsome devil he is. Hell of a style, too. Should be a great place to start. Try not to let him spot you.
Wait. A camera.
Why all the secrecy?
I just don't want the guy getting the wrong idea, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, he's a good-looking fella. And if I had the time, I'd love to chat with him, but I got a shop to set up. Maybe after, though.
Yes, after.
Aw, don't be jealous, babe. You'll always be my number one.
Oh, you. Can'll do this right?
You guys have a fascinating relationship, and I will not judge. Let's do it.
Can't be too hard. I'll see what I can do.
So I have a
Thanks, you're
camera.
a real doll. If you want, you can always stick around a bit after this. Take a look around the mostly a shop.
Toodaloo.
Hello.
Yeah, toodaloo. You are a tall one. But I have a camera now. That a weapon too? Pro snap? Yeah. Pro snap camera. Alright. Let's go see if I can get a picture of Jake with my new Pro Snap camera.
Yes?
Alright, I want to know exactly what this does.
Hey, this place is starting to look real nice. I'm into it.
I'm glad. Now, why you want me taking pictures of people?
Hey there.
Oh, hey there.
Bring
You get that
pretty
picture yet?
things to dinner.
Or are you looking for a bit of one-on-one convo with yours truly?
Nah. Here's the
Yep.
picture.
Got it right here.
Hey, what do you know? Knew you could get it done. Let me see it. Oh, damn, this is good. You got a real eye for photography. Hey, how about you keep the cam, huh? If you snap a picture of an outfit you think will look good on you, come on by and I'll see if I can replicate it. And, hey, I really do appreciate the help. If you want to stop and shop, may be able to give you a discount.
Oh, I get it. So if I take a picture of somebody who has like a unique outfit or whatever, then you can make it. Okay, yeah, so used to, you just have to, eliminate the NPC and steal their clothes. Now you don't have to do that. Aren't you a sweetheart? Alright, excellent. Where are we going now? So scanning the map, it looks like the path of least resistance is going to be going back through Hangman's Alley and hitting whatever this one is, because we've cleared the entire run all the way to here. So let's do that. Coming up on the second location now, looks like it is the Boston Public Library. Awesome. Awesome. I've been wanting to go here because I believe the intelligence bobblehead is here as well.
Welcome to the Boston Public Library.
Thank you. It looks like this is the magic room. Not too deep in, and looky here.
Hell yeah.
Indeed. Okay, so if I remember this right, I'm just gonna take this item from miscellaneous and we drop it. Awesome. 2 down, 1 to go. Back to Jake. Oh. after dealing with you.
Someone there?
Yep. Hey, Jake. Where are you at, buddy? Ah, you're banging on some metal.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
I picked up the second beacon signal as soon as it activated. Nicely done. Mal is still working at the first site, but she'll probably be done soon. Then she'll head on over to the second. You ready for the third beacon? After this, there's only one more.
Yep. Sounds good to me, man.
I'm ready.
Okay then, here's the next beacon. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Time to take a taxi.
Looks like a good landing spot. I'll have you on the ground shortly.
Here we are with all the ratty looking textures. Oh, there you go. Not sure what that was about. Probably just bad luck from the Brotherhood. We're here. I'm sure we'll have a few baddies to clear out, but not sure what kind. It looks like a pretty small building, though, so shouldn't be too bad. Oh. I see the dilemma.
Yes.
Well, that just flat sucked, dog meat. Know it? Well, now that we're all kinds of irradiated, I guess we can go ahead and finish looting this spot and drop off our last sensor. We're going to take more radiation on the way out, I'm sure, so it is immediately to a doctor after this. Yeesh. Alrighty. Back to Jake. Bubba, this better be worth it. Good God. Well, we got the mission done, but now we have half a health bar. That's lovely. Alright, the nearest doctor I know of, unfortunately, is in Diamond City. Well, that's not too far. No, that's not too far, and I do have Aqua Boy. Or Aqua Girl, or whatever. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna scoot over and get healed. What time is it? Yeah, late. I don't think the doctor will be open either. You know what? You know what? I got food, I got water, I got anti-rads. We'll just take care of this back at home. Calling in a taxi.
Prepare for landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
Well, thanks for the ride, guys. Oh. Man, look, I have half a health bar here. gotta just knock that off. Oh, and there's more? Oh no. Alright, buddy. Legendary tank bot. Uh-oh. That's gonna blow up. Yeah, those things blow up, dude. You alright, man? Oh, more rads. I cannot do more rads, and that's not Jake. Is that Patches?
What happened here?
Huh. Was wondering when you'd show up.
What the hell is going on here?
Was in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by. Truth be told, you and your partner left quite an impression. Actually hoping to ask you and him a few questions. But as you can see, he isn't exactly here right now. In fact, entire town seems deserted. By the state of the place, I'd say there was some kind of struggle here. I think someone's taken your partner.
Well, I think somebody made a cool-ass intro right behind you, and you just acted like you didn't look at it. It was amazing. Well, now, next question, though. Where the hell is Jake?
Do you know where he's been taken?
No. Why don't you search around or something? Maybe you can find the answer to who did this.
Investigate the hardware store.
What have we here?
What'd you find? A holotape. Huh. Don't suppose you've got a holotape player.
Why, I do. Right here on my arm.
He's over there! I see him. Suppressing fire. Avoid the tag. Oh, shit! Tom, forget the beacon. I need you to get back here, fast! Damn it! Just go away! Shit! Shepard's down. He's toast. Master! God! You're gonna pay for killing Shepard.
Knock it off. Algernon wants him alive. Just bind his hands and get the bag over his head. Hey. Hey, kid. It's safe to come in now.
Oh, okay. Wait, who is that? You've hurt him.
Never mind who it is. Just get ready to start moving the tech. But first, check out that terminal. Find out why it's flashing like that.
It looks like there's a message being recorded. It's not transmitted yet. I think I can stop it broadcasting. I just need to...
Good. I can make sure it don't broadcast. Move, egghead.
What are you... Wait, don't!
Well, sounds like Jake's alive. I wonder if that girl was his daughter. That'd be a neat little tie-in. What do you think, Patches?
Yeah?
Who kidnapped him?
Whoever it was, they've got your partner. Sounded like he gave back as good as he got, though. Maybe he's got more backbone than I thought. Hey, check out the remains of the attacker your partner took down. Don't be shy. Plunge your hands right in there.
You just got a thing about you, dude.
Diamond
Alright.
City. It's a clue, but not enough.
That's something, which is more than you had a minute ago. Who does your partner know that lives in Diamond City? Because I'd say they're who you want to talk to next.
Oh, that'll be the Ron.
Diamond City it is.
Good. Now, I got some errands to do. I'll see you later, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Jake's contact in Diamond City. Okay. So, I made it back to Sanctuary to kind of restock and make sure everybody was doing okay. And was looking over the mission list and saw that that was the end of Chapter 1. So, they kind of leave you on a cliffhanger, but unfortunately, that means I got to kind of leave you on a cliffhanger. I want to thank everybody for joining. I love this story so far, and I really, really love the mechanics. The whole plot building thing has been amazingly fun to play with. Highly recommend you guys check this mod out. And there is a Chapter 2 and a Chapter 3. So if you guys want to see me continue on with the story, I would be glad to. Definitely want to see where this goes. So, yeah. Thanks for joining, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.